Hello teman-teman, this is Mirahmi, the one and only that you will watching with Bapak Andreas.
Halo teman-teman.
Udah lama banget ya kita nggak buat video karena kemarin itu Andreas habis sakit, dia habis operasi, you doing the surgery, so setelah itu apa sih tiap-tiap emang gue balon terus ya ada satu dan lain hal ya, Easter dan lain-lain, jadi kita ke rumah mama, terus ke rumah orang tuanya Andreas, terus pokoknya banyak lah gitu, jadi maaf baru bisa bikin video sekarang. Nah hari ini kita mau ngomongin what we will talking about today,
How we find together, I think.
ya, karena banyak banget yang DM. Padahal kita udah pernah cerita di video sebelumnya, but still a lot of people, still a lot of people making the no look ugly, look fat. still a lot of people DM me ya, asking, Kak, ketemunya gimana sih? Kak, ininya gimana sih? Gitu. So, coba kita dengerin Bapak Andreas dulu bercerita. Kita ketemunya gimana, Pak? How we met?
Oh, we're using the internet, the World Wide Web.
Worldwide.
Yeah, the World Wide Web.
Yeah, that's right. Kita awal ketemu itu di internet ya. Jadi ini buat orang-orang yang lagi LDR-an. Banyak banget orang yang bilang, halu, bla 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 bla. But here we are. Through internet.
As I will say, it's not suited on by all the people.
Yeah.
You can also make can be also really bad things, and to find us together was also a long hard way. And I searching on the dating platform before we start to communicate. 2 or 3 years, minimum 2 or 3 years.
You've been in Asian dating for 2 or 3 years?
No, I make a stop inside Asian dating and going to the other platform. I say it already to you. I was not fixed on Asian. I was also going to South America. And,
he told me that.
And Africa.
Jadi tuh awal pertama ketemu kita di Asian dating ya teman-teman, tapi Andreas itu udah mulai mencari jodoh melalui online itu 2-3 tahun yang lalu, maksudnya sebelum ketemu aku waktu itu. Dan dia itu surfing on internet, on dating site itu nggak cuma di Asian dating aja, tapi dia juga cari ya mungkin dia cocok dengan orang Amerika, Western, lebih ke Western atau gimana. Afro also ya. Tapi dia ketemunya sama aku yang menangkap. Zat. Aku ambil nyawanya. And so why you were interesting with my I was the first one that texted you.
Yeah, you was the first one to start. In the beginning, I was not really realized that you was the one and only. No, I have to say, to this time, I was messaging with a lot of girls. I was really.
Iya, jadi dia tuh ya aneh ya teman-teman. Jadi aku nih, misal aku waktu itu kita bukan dari WA, masih chatting di dating website itu. Aku tuh chat dia nih, misal dia balas chat aku terus aku langsung balas 1 menit kemudian, terus nanti dia balas itu 3 days after my message, 2 days after my message, pernah malah ya 1 week, and he told me that I was in business trip, blah 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 blah.
That was right. I was out from business trip.
But you also told me that my message was going from
down.
the other.
Yes, and I start I start at the beginning and then I walk me down, and it's really crazy. I became nearby 40, between 50 messages every day, and when I start to answer, then goes I many things I thinking really. Most women sitting only for the computer and waiting, or sitting for the smartphone and waiting for answer. Then that was really hard. I have my own way to find the right one to this time. I create my own bibliothèque on questions.
Iya, jadi pertama kali dia bales chat aku, itu benar-benar kaku. Jadi benar-benar kayak kita tuh kayak ngomong sama robot atau kita tuh kayak ngomong sama tentara. Jujur ya, in the first time I was a little bit scared with you because it looked like you are scammers. Yeah, because your sentences, it was so stiff, ya, kaku banget. Terus cuma aku penasaran gitu, tapi kalau aku chat dibalas gitu, walaupun balasnya lama gitu ya. Dan I read his profile first. Jadi sebelum aku chat dia.
Nearby nothing inside.
You filled it, but inside the description box, it's only you are a family oriented. That's it. Tapi di Asian dating itu jarang banget ada yang nulis family oriented. Jadi aku tuh tertarik gitu, aku pengen tahu what kind of family oriented ini orang gitu. So that's why I text you. Padahal aku nge-text cuma gini, "Hi Andreas, I have read your profile, and I think we can talk more about it." And then you answer me like, "Oh, my name is Andreas. I working as blah 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 blah. And I have you told me how much is your nephew, niece, how
much sister and brothers I have.
You also told me how much your niece and nephew.
Yeah.
And then it was like kayak, apaan sih, orang baru ngomong pertama kali kok udah diomongin kayak gitu, kita takut ya. Tapi ternyata nih ya, ternyata itu adalah udah ditranslate sama dia. He has his own dictionary.
Yes. The time why I make it so, it's really in common that I became so much nonetheless or no saying messages from the woman. They say only hi, hello, how are you? To the beginning, I said, right, it's good, but still only hello, how are you? And then I say, oh, I'm fine, how are you? And so on. Then oh, good, and then 2 hours later, and then again, hello, how are you? That was the one and only the messages that I became from many people, and that was and so on with my dictionary. I have.
How are you?
I found my way to become more speed inside the conversation.
Yeah.
That is really hard when you became really much messages. I don't know. It's by Asian women the same from Western people that you became so much messages. But as a Western guy, it's really, and Asian dating was not only Indonesian, that was
Philippines, Thailand,
and Cambodia, and when you was inside this site, you thinking all the women searching really hard for Western guys.
Awesome.
It looks so. Now I will not say it's really so, but it looks so. Yeah. But when she asking, I might not use my dictionary. I answer with my own words.
Yeah, that is right. But I feel also in that time it's still Steve words. Aku rasa juga, I think you translate.
Yes, I translate
the words.
My English was really poor.
Yeah. Pertama kali ketemu, and the first time we make a few calls after we knew each other in the Asian dating. Hari pertama kita free call gitu ya, buat video call. Bahasa Inggrisnya dia tuh worst. I can say it was the worst English sentence that I ever heard. I barely don't understand what you said and the first time. Tapi gilanya gue ya, kayaknya udah kecintaan banget sama ini orang. Pas pertama kali video call nggak taunya bahasa Inggrisnya astagfirullah kan. Terus begonya lagi aku karena udah kecintaan kali ya, aku sampai oh ya I understand. Yeah, just keep going.
Keep going, yes. That was then 2018.
2018, yeah.
2018, and I can say after we going into the recall, I close the conversation with the other women on Asian dating. I became still lots of messages. I would say it's really common, but I was not more really into it. End of 2018, I make the plan also. My plan was I come one time to the country that you come from. You when we thinking it can be going with us. I coming to you, and the plan you coming then to me. So that you come also here to Germany, that you can see it really worked. Can you living here? It can be that you have homesickness or the place where you're living was not suit on me, and that is really bad for the relationship when one of the people don't like where she living, and that is the beginning of the death of the relationship. When we was all agree with this plan, and after this we're working for the visa for you. That was the main road that we're looking for our relation. It's really you can say dry words, no? Into this time. It's dry words, but we fill the words with our emotions.
Ya, kita pertama kali ketemu itu tanggal 13 Juli 2019. Yeah, 13th of July 2019.
Yes, and of 2018 I buy the tickets.
9.
And end of 2018
or
beginning of 2019. I buy the tickets. In
Christmas, you said that Rahmi, I will come to Indonesia.
Yeah.
That was in Christmas.
And then that is really crazy. She's thinking about nothing about this, and then I go, now I'm going here. I was on this side. Here I have a nice ticket for a nice price for a flight ticket. I book it directly, and she was what he made.
And then after that, they're directly searching for an apartment. That for you to stay. Karena kan kalau yang kita tahu ya di bukan di Asian dating aja, tapi di semua dating platform itu pasti ada aja gitu orang-orang atau orang-orang ya di sana yang bilang aku akan datang ke Indonesia, but no one come. Itu kan banyak banget ya. Jadi pas Christmas dia ngomong aku mau datang loh ke Indonesia gini. Aku tuh kayak udah mau datang aja gitu. Kita lihat, I was just like okay, let's see this person will coming or not gitu kan. Ternyata pas Januari dia bener-bener booking tiket, booking apartment, itu bener-bener kita lagi video call ya. Jadi bener-bener kayak aku kayak ngerasa gimana gitu.
You still not believe, no? You still not believe it.
Aku di airport itu dari jam 4 sore. I was there at 4 p.m. and
why are you coming so early? No? I say the flight arrived at 6. And then you have to know also that the plane arrived. Then came the border control. Then came the customs. And the first time I don't find the place where my luggage coming. I was already, my luggage was gone, but then I found it. It's
karena kan kalau di Suta tuh Terminal 3 yang jalannya lurus, itu tuh banyak banget orang. Jadi aku tuh nggak kelihatan, karena kan aku pendek ya, jadi aku nggak kelihatan gitu loh. Makanya aku bilang aku nunggu di pintu sebelah kanan. Kalau dia datang kiri ya berarti. nanti dari situ aku duduk di situ di luar gitu. But you're not coming on the door that I said. You just walking straight, and I have to running from this place to your
But I
place.
became not the message to this time
You-
that you said that I have you waiting to this place.
No, I say that, and you said yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
I
how-
sent you still updates from every airport.
Yeah, you're sending me pictures. That is right.
That you see, I was really on the way.
You're here. What are you thinking about scammers through the on dating site? Karena there is a lot
Okay,
of my
lots of-
friends that
It's really okay. It's really much scammers, but it's also let me say what the most Western people thinking about Asian women looking for money.
also yeah.
Looking for money and so on, and it's really often that you became also messages. I will not say that every Philippine and every Thai woman was so, but you can say that you became also from this kind that I became from women from this country, not from all, but I will say 2 or 3% that let me say, oh, when I coming to this country and we meet things, then I can have a lot of fun. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not about marriage, but I became a lot of fun. But I have to sending a lot of money.
Yeah. But there is also scammers that asking money from Indonesian women. It's a lot. They say they will, sending you pictures that I sending you this is sending you this. Kalau misalnya baru ngobrol sehari 2 hari tuh ada yang langsung ngasih nomor telepon. It kind of weird also, yeah. Do you remember how you asking my phone number?
No, I don't really. I have not the brain as you.
You're not asking my phone number. You asking me like this. Oh, do you use WhatsApp? And I was like, yeah, I use WhatsApp. And you were like, yeah, but I searched you in my contact and I saw nothing. And I was like, of course, because you don't have my number, so it's. Oh, do you want move to WhatsApp? I asking that, and you were like, "Oh yeah, it was really nice." And then you sending me your
Phone
number.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in this time you saw my I sending you a message as a test, and I said hi. Okay, so in what time you start falling in love with me?
Falling in love. Falling in love.
Yeah. Falling in love.
I cannot really say this day was the day, I will say. It's going step by step.
Yeah, I know it. Everything has a reason. Ya,
Everything has a
Yeah.
reason, yes. And
Padahal aku sering
have-
di ghosting sama dia, sering gak dibales, tapi aku tetep kirim message gitu. Ya ampun, bego banget ya.
I have
Udah
not.
kecintaan.
I know when we're talking, I don't need not to talking. I have only to hear. Why my wife when she talking, she can really talking a lot. She can.
Padahal yang lebih aku tuh seneng ngobrol bener. Aku tuh seneng banget ngomong. Tapi yang paling seneng banget ngobrol tuh sebenarnya dia. Dia tuh kalau udah ngomong nggak bisa berhenti. Jadi kalau udah ngomong gitu kan, kayak dari tadi lebih banyak dia yang ngomong kan gitu. Tapi dia selalu ngomong tuh kalau aku yang nggak bisa berhenti ngomong. You always say that I can't stop when I'm talking, but actually you are the most talkative person inside this video.
Yes. Now you let me the chance to talk. That is really rare.
No.
Okay.
What is your first impression of me when we are in the first meet?
Okay. I think really you was not really high. But in the first time after you catch me on the airport, I going the wrong way. I remember I looking down and I looking where she is, and then I looking. then I realized how small you really are. That I know you was a little bit higher than 1.50 m, but then you realize really how little you are. Ne?
And how tall you are.
I was normal.
No, you are abnormal.
You came then to the beginning. You came then with a Grab bike every evening to the apartment, and then we making things together, going here, going there, and so on. I create the day by myself. I watching.
Yeah, you're going to Monash by yourself. You're going to what kind of it's like Klenteng in Chinese things. Eh?
Yeah.
You're going also there.
I use a really good restaurant. Café Patavia. Oh. my wife going still crazy.
Karena Cafe Batavia itu mahal ya. Gak tau sih ya bagi orang-orang Indonesia gitu ya, bagi orang-orang Indonesia lainnya. But for me, Cafe Batavia is expensive. Kita tuh dia makan sehari ya, waktu itu aku masih ingat banget, 500.000, 500,000 rupiah only for one time eat, only for lunch ya, cuma buat makan siang 500.000. Meanwhile itu 500.000 bisa dipakai buat belanja mingguan, bisa buat 4 minggu malah atau 3 minggu, and he just spent in one time eat.
Okay, and in the last week in Indonesia, then I have a really big talk with her father. Mm-hmm. What is my plan with her? And then by the big talk, what is my plan? Oh, and I say, my plan normally it's to marry your daughter. I say this, so she was still not believe it to this time.
Karena aku nggak dilamar, teman-teman. Aku tuh nggak dilamar. Aku tuh nggak kayak he is not going down on his knee kayak di film-film gitu ya kan. Will you marry me? No.
I was not a really romantic guy, that you know.
And do you remember that we ever going to restaurant inside the hotel, inside the rooftop hotel?
Yes. You would say that was a real place to making it.
Yeah, I was thinking so. Aku tuh mikirnya dia udah nyiapin surprise buat aku gitu, apa aku dilamar atau apa. Aku tuh udah kepedean sendiri, udah kegilaan sendiri. Nggak taunya dia udah, jadi abis makan finish. After we finish, and you just like, okay, you finished? And I was like, yeah, it's done. And then he was like, okay, we go back to your house because it's already night. It was already late.
Yes, I have to make a good figure with your parents.
But
so on, but in I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks after I coming back to Germany, I say now when we will marriage.
Yeah, no, the first time you're asking me, okay, how we prepare for the documents.
Yes.
What is Indonesian rules and what is the German rules,
yeah.
and what the documents that you need and what documents that I need, and how to get this kind of documents. And we're also reading like a lot of articles, reading a lot of.
And it's I will say when you will marriage, especially Western and Indonesian, or Indonesian with other people of other country, or German with people of other country. Especially that is a lot of. It's not so easy as marriage when you all came from the old country and make the marriage in the same country as before. It's a really hard way. The good thing on the sign from the German embassy stands all really clear how it's to use and so on. And she was really shocked after I say, oh, now we have to prepare the documents.
Yeah. Ya itu karena aku nggak dilamar. I really wanted someone that before I met you,
Yeah.
I hope that later on, if there is a man going to marry me, he will surprise me with a flash mobs proposal,
Flash
he
mob?
dancing, and like Bruno Mars singing, like it's a beautiful night, and then you will dancing,
Dancing
and
and singing.
I think, yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tapi setelah ketemu dia, aku tidak berharap apa-apa. Aku nggak punya harapan apa-apa lagi. Aku nggak pernah ngarepin, aku dibeginiin, nggak pernah. He is really nice. He is really nice man. That is right. He show his love language is action. His love language is action. Whenever I said, "Oh, honey, I need this," and then he was just directly, "Okay, prepare, we buy." That's him. That is why we have to understand how is your partner love. From you, and I ever asking to him, honey, why you like one in your lifetime being romantic only for me, and he said, "Oh, my romantic things is when I driving to Groningen to Asian store for you."
That was a joke, my darling.
Yeah, but you said that. I was like, okay. So what is your advice? What is your advice for them, for the viewers that now in a long distance relationship, that their long distance relationship will working and ending in the marriage like us?
Okay.
What is your advice for them?
Advice. It's really hard to make an advice. I would say. I cannot.
Suami aku gitu. Suami aku. That was my husband. Yeah.
Yes,
that
but
was really
I can now making a lie.
Yeah.
Make no lies and so on, and then it's only when you use this way, it can be that the relationship that you have now was not worked. It can be that every relationship so long you was not married. Also, when you was married, there was every time a 50-50 chance that it's really hard to find the right person over this way. But it's overall way was it hard to find the right person. Also, when you're going from disco to disco, or from restaurant to restaurant, or you meet the relationship by the work, it can be happen or not be happen.
Yeah. Honesty, commitment. Jadi kalau udah komit, ya jujur, setia ya, loyal, jangan kesini ada kesitu ada gitu. Terus memang nggak semua hubungan akan berakhir di jenjang pernikahan. gitu. Memang nggak semua hubungan akan berakhir di situ. Cuman kalau misalnya memang kita dari awal sudah carinya memang serius mau menikah, ya komitmen gitu. And work out as a team ya. Kalau misalnya ya satu sibuk yang satu ngerti gitu, jangan celingi, jangan cranky gitu. Tuh kayak misalnya kalian WhatsApp terus nggak balesnya lama, just try to understand. Maybe he is working, maybe he has he talking with his friends and so on. Just try to understand that you worth his time. That is right. You are his priority, but he also has life.
Yes, that is really hard by really much people. That is also the hard life by a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Every people also in a relationship needs their own time.
Yeah.
That is also my darling makes nearby every evening makes a Zoom meeting with her girl. It's the same. She can make it. I have no problems. So long as she also say, oh, now it's pair time.
Yeah.
I have to say a little bit. Remember, as the same as yesterday. Now remember, my darling, we have also pair time. No?
Yeah. Ya, pokoknya fightnya itu harus dari dua sisi, jangan cuma dari satu sisi aja. Jangan mengharapkan dia akan work out kalau kamunya juga nggak coba untuk work it out gitu. Jadi dua-duanya harus in the same boat, harus ada di kapal yang sama. Nih, kepalanya juga harus ada di kapal yang sama gitu. So this is the end of videos, I think. If we're talking about this kind of thing, it will be the longest videos that we ever made. It can be take 2 hours talking about this kind of things, ya. Karena perjalanan kita panjang, it was so long.
Yes,
journey.
The journey, our way. We talking now to coming together, and that we came to this way that we were married. But the really hard story was that we talking not already about this.
Yeah, well, we about to get married and so on.
Yeah.
So later on, mungkin kita akan buat Q&A question lagi supaya kalian bisa tanya-tanya apa yang mau ditanyakan. Jadi biar bisa Andres nanti jawab juga, aku bisa jawab juga. Dan today it's only storytelling aja ya. Today it's only storytelling karena banyak banget yang tanya, Kak, Awal ketemunya gimana sih? Kak, kok bisa sih dari online bisa sampai nikah, bla 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 gitu.
You will say about this storytelling. You ask us questions. And,
yeah.
Okay.
For later on.
Yeah.
And we will answer. Don't forget to subscribe and like and put a comments also. Put a comment.
Make the thumb
Make
up.
a thumb up. And don't forget to share to your friends or to others that really need support for long distance relationship.
Comments.
And so on. Yeah, thank you for watching us. Don't forget to follow me in Instagram. Kalau kalian mau tanya apapun, kalian bisa DM ke Instagram aku. Nanti aku balas di sana, walaupun gak cepet balesnya, but I will reply. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay blessed. Bye.